Ooh, welcome back to more writing. I've got my beverage. I've got some fantastic people in chat. I mean, Izzy and Space Pickle are in chat. Um, it's Mio. It's an orange Mio, and it's showing up very much more vibrant than it is in real life. Space Pickle says, "How dare I may have deserved that." All right, we'll start off. We'll start off the stream with some squatty squats. All right, I see you. I see what's happening here. Angrily adjusts hoodie like Captain Picard. Okay, 5 squats for Space Pickle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. I did 2 walks yesterday and 0 today. So it evens out. I need to go refill your meal. Yeah, go do that, Space Pickle. No, I'm not doing it again. You missed it. It happened. It's a thing that happened. So we're writing today. We'll see how much actual writing is done. I've rescued the files from the old file server that I think had all the notes from the streams that I have been releasing on YouTube from back in the apartment. Happy birthday, Eve. Thank you, Izzy. My curtains are golden. That's true. I mean, they're brown and tan. Yeah. That's true. What? Space Pickle, are you feeling all right? Are you having a stroke? Thank you for the happy birthday wish in advance. I still need to pick where I want to drag the kids to eat. They look golden. Okay. The camera makes everything shinier apparently. Now I've lost Zaliser, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Apparently I left my phone alerts on. Vindication. Okay, guys. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I've now turned the phone alerts off, so Zaliser, don't go pinging me in Discord expecting that to work. So you're not naturally shiny? I'm not going to answer that question. I don't know in what context you mean, so I'm terrified to answer that question. I've lost. Zaliser, good job. You have completely derailed me. Fantastic. Uh, uh, my biggest fan it compliments you. Text messages will also just vibrate the phone, Izzy. They're not gonna success. Well, I'm glad you're having a good trolley evening, Zaliser. So today was the first day on a new blood pressure medicine. After they changed my meds up last time, I knew that it was likely that I would be exhausted from it, and I was correct. I have barely been able to do a damn thing today, but I planned for that, and so that's good. Things happened. It's good. Making a note here, huge success. That's right, Izzy. That's right. I even after 10-ish years of owning it, I broke out my home blood pressure cuff, and have been using it because my doctor asked me to take readings twice a day, because they think that my blood pressure is raising itself when I go into the doctor's office. Surprise. So yeah, because my readings have been exactly the same in the doctor's office, no matter how much or which meds I'm on. Almost the exact same numbers every time. So it's been white coat hypertension. Indeed, yes, that exactly, Izzy. That exactly. It is a thing. That's why I got this nice little blood pressure log. I want to make sure there wasn't really any huge personal info there. They have a little American Heart Association thing that they can print off and make copies of. So Salser says, my girlfriend's blood pressure readings are usually about 20 to 40 points lower at home. Yeah, I mean, that's a thing. That is a real thing. So, I rescued the files off of the old file server, where I think I saved them. So watching back, let's go back. So I decided, now that I'm no longer with the company, that had some overreaching claims on books that were written by its employees. I have published the writing streams I did to YouTube. Now, going back through them, it seems that a lot of the work we did at the last writing stream had already been done. Well, no. Similar work to it had been done. We did different work. And we started actually in on some editing that I had not started before. So it wasn't a waste or anything. But none of the files I had on my hard drive had any of the notes that we had gone through and reported 2 years ago, or recorded 2 years ago, in each file, in each chapter file. So I rescued all that, and we're going to go through that, and we're going to find out if those notes are there. If they're not, that's fine, because I can just go back and watch those videos again and re-add those notes exactly where I added them before, and then go from there. So it's, even if it's lost, even if it's not there, I'm fidgeting, and allergies, it's not actually lost. That info is still there, and I think they're all caught up now. All the writing streams are caught up now on the YouTubes, on the YubTubs. So Izzy says, your biggest fan is making it look like you have a ghost in the curtain. Or is the ghost in the curtain making it look like I have a ghost in the curtain? I think that's a better question, Izzy. Could be either, could be both. Golden Ghost. Is that a name of a superhero? That sounds like a name of a superhero. Yeah, sitting upright has not been something I've been paying much attention to either since I started switching up blood pressure meds. It's like I don't have the Space Ghost. Apparently there's a gritty reboot of Space Ghost coming to comics. I think someone put that in a nerdy stuff channel on the Discord that happens to be right there. Space Pickle what? Or maybe it was over on Cool Eagle's Discord. I don't know. What's NOTHX? What's that? Space Pickle. Oh, no thanks. I see. Yeah, no. It's got to be silly. Space Ghost. After Space Ghost Coast to Coast happened, you can't ever go. It might have been Eat or Die. Yeah. After Space Ghost Coast to Coast happened, you can't ever go back from that. That's like thinking you could ever make a serious C-Lab show after C-Lab 2021. Yeah, I only know Space Ghost Coast to Coast. So I think Space Ghost was an actual comic hero from ages ago. I think. Guys, I have to go get a tissue. I'll be right back. Sorry. Headphone warning. Headphone warning. Headphone warning. To space! Ow! Okay. Remember. Oh, hey, so I could do something like, no, this. Oh! Thanks a lot. How do I switch to melee? Shake your face. Pears. Hand cannon. What? I was just testing out the weapon. Jesus. What? What? No. Seriously, why don't... I was testing it out. Bro. Coolito went live. He left us. He left us. He left us. Oh, whoops. Whoops, that was the wrong scene. That's my Discords. So, the name of the mantis guy that was behind the keyboard. Well, I mean, that's just... hold on. Let's, look that up. Space, ghost, coast to coast, characters. Premise, songs, original run. Zorak. It was Zorak, and there was a red-helmeted lava man named Moltar. Both of those are forced and unpaid labor for Space Ghost because as punishment for their crimes committed in the original series. Yeah. If it wasn't for the fan moving, I think Skippy was frozen. No, I was reading. I'm exhausted and I was reading. So, hyper-focused. You watched, Zaliser, you watched Space Ghost right when it aired. That's... Oh, that's right, you're older than me, Zaliser. You're older than me, that's right. Izzy, you're always harassing me. That is a default state. Default state. Oh, Coast to Coast. Yeah, I watched that growing up, too. Well, I should say I watched that as soon as I got cable. Because I didn't have cable growing up. So, yeah. So let's switch it over. Hold on, let me redo everything here. We're going to go back to this. Maybe. You were in your 20s. Yeah, same. Teens and 20s, or late teens, early 20s. Let me know if that audio is coming in for you guys. So we're using Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions as a gamified productivity app to help sort of lend structure to this. I'm chilling over by the fireplace right now. I have captured all of the spirits. I think for today we should probably go with Inkster for now. So which means we actually have to go over to wardrobe. There's nothing new on appearance or anything. I did add the horns, but let's switch over to Inkster. Just sort of a ghosty ink jar. Late teens for you loved Cartoon Network. Yeah, it was on, oh, that's right. It was on Cartoon Network. Yep. But yeah, so that's Inkster. I think we may shift back over to the desk, or we may leave it here. I don't know. We're using the playlist called Uplifting Spirit Infusion, which should not get us any copyright strikes, knock on all the wood. So our goals are to go through the old files. If we do find notes in the old files, then we will transfer the notes over to the new files, which I'm going to convert over to LibreOffice files, ODT, which is Open Document Text, I think is what that stands, something like that. The Open Document format of file saving, because I'm sick of saving in ancient Microsoft Word file formats. And most web stuff now will read in an Open Document format file. So, guys, before we get started, are there any requests for the wardrobe or for room decoration or anything like that? I'm willing to have a little fun at the beginning of stream, just tweaking the guy out. I've got a mess of tickets because I've been using this app quite a bit. A mess of in-game currency, as it were, to spend. I don't think... Okay, let's go to the wardrobe, Izzy. I don't think there are any tutus. So let's go to clothing. And we want to go to bottoms. We've got short shorts, like workout shorts. We've got tight, sort of torn-up pants. That style that's popular, I guess. I don't know. We've got looser pants that just need pockets added to them. Kegel shorts. Is that what those are? Is Kegel shorts? Oh. We've got leggings. There's leggings. There's Bermuda shorts. Oh, these are cargo. There's cargo shorts, but none in black, which is just criminal. It's criminal. We've got what are these called? The 3/4 length pants. I can never remember. Kegel's shorty shorts from GTA. Nice, yes. And we've got athletic pants, and we've got more shorty shorts and stuff up here, and more leggings and other. So there's pedal pushers. No, I was thinking there's a word for the type of pants. It's a woman's. It's generically speaking a woman's type of pants. Or traditionally, I suppose. There's a word for the ones that only go down to the calf. I can't remember it right now. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, this is capris. Yes, they're capris. Thank you. But yeah, so this is the selection we've got for bottoms. No skirts. I think they were trying. I don't know if they were trying to keep it gender neutral or what. No skirts. No tutus, unfortunately for you, Izzy. For tops, we've got a ton of hoodies and t-shirts. Though I'm not sure I should go with the bra strap ones, because what would happen if I put a bra strap one on as when I picked male? No, it still shows up. Okay. We got this too. We got this. Like, there's a ton. Go like that. Like, there's an absolute ton of stuff. And then there's stuff I can buy with my tickets down here. Fat bottom girl. What? Is he? What the hell? I had this one too, which is a different black hoodie. But I don't like the... Space Pickle, I see what you're doing there. And we all see what you're doing there. I also got this, which goes better with the pants, but I don't want the stripy stripes. Those are Monkey's pants. Monkey Link Mega loves those kinds of pants, and they're probably very comfortable. But I just, give me pockets, give me cargo pants, you cowards. Izzy says it's not a bra strap, it's a tank top strap. Oh, okay, that's fine too. Space Pickle says, what am I doing again? Stardew Valley. That's what you're doing. So, and there's hats too. Like right now I'm wearing the headphones count as hats, but we've got a bunch of different selections of hats. And socks and shoes as well. I didn't put on any shoes, I'm just wearing the socks. There's slippers. I didn't see any boots in here anyway, so... I decided not to go for knee-high socks either. Not my jam. But oh, LOL, I'm trying to remote into my Steam Deck. Got it. So chat, if you wanna suggest any nonsense to wear for the character, now is the time. Boots and pants and boots and pants. That's right, Izzy. That's right. So if not, no big deal. And my delaying will no longer work, and we'll go right into it. Let's put us back to the desk. Writing is fine. This is cool. I'm just imprisoning mobs into storefronts, like you do. We're gonna also zoom out while we're at that desk, so that we can fit the stuff here. We're gonna put a timer. We're gonna add. Let's do. I don't remember how many I did last time, but we should do maybe 5 sessions this time. And we've got 15-minute sessions with 5-minute breaks. I kind of want to go up to 20 minutes. I think 20 minutes with 5-minute breaks would be better. So let's do that. All right. Now let's bring up. Well, we don't need to bring up that. What we need to. Yeah, that's fine. So if we go RTF. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's the old stuff. All right, this is on the local drive. What I want to go to is the backup server. Adam's name. Wait, let's make sure that there was nothing else in here for Adam's name. 2 vampires was there. Adams and Dave. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in there. Okay. It's not really important. What no ear has heard? What is this outline? Oh, that's the overarching. Oh, I should read that again. That's got the overarching story between all the so far between the stories I want to write. So if we go into chapter 3, I think we had a bunch in there, and we want to view notes, show tracks changes, data sources, toolbars. No. Dip under tools, maybe? Footnotes and endnotes, no. We can redact. Form table styles format. No, it should be. Maybe it's under insert. Comment. There we go. So this is the comment section. It appears. So if I just view, is comments an option to view? I don't think so. Comments, yeah, there it is. Okay. So now I know where to go to look. Okay. So this one doesn't have. Oh my god. What? View. Where did it go? It was there. Oh, comments. Wow, it literally doesn't have any, so you can't even view them. Okay. Let's try chapter 5. Because that's got the fight, I think. No, that's chapter 4 had the fight. We're just gonna open up all of the windows. View. Yeah, no comments. So I'm gonna say all of that info is gone. Don't save. Alright. Oops. So let's open writing Adam's name with no ears heard. So here though, DS store. Hey, at one point this was on the Mac. Why are there so many of these? Oh, because these are all backups. Okay, so RTF outline. So there's an outline. Hey, look. Oh, this is again the whole frickin'. No, this is just. I need to get this shit all sorted out because this is nonsense. So ODT was the new one that we were working on. So if I go to view, comments is there. Okay. Did I just get discorded? I did. Alright, so if viewing comments is on, because we added down here for the all love of all this cheesy. How did Natalie escape the demon? Why is she not in the trunk with her teammates? So this is the so I had a thought about her mind breaking. So rather than a psychological break, could Nat's situation be caused by the demon's otherworldly origin? Things get funky when Adam is around and people get changed. Why not also with the demon? That's a thought I had. Let's make this wider. Let's make... Can I... No, I want to see the comments. I just want them to be wider. Okay. So that's what we're doing with that note, and I will move. Maybe off stream. Yeah, off stream I'll go through those other recordings and add in all the notes that we did before, and now I can, and then I can also go through and delete stuff from the backup server and free up some space on that hard drive. So that's good. Alright, let's read back through what we did. Waffles! Hi, Waffles. Hi, Waffles. Wait, no, that's a lol. There's one hype for Waffles. Hype for Waffles. Hi, Waffles. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Let's, I wanted to position this so that you could see my guy back there. But it does block the timer, but that's fine. There's my guy back there with his... Let me do this. Now you can see, and that black coffee mug, completely default. Completely default. Alright, let's go. Full view again. Okay. We should probably see the session more than we should... The timer more than we should see my guy. Walter looked up from the monitor. Lightning flashed outside the windows, casting the tiny office as a negative image for him to blink away. The remaining darkness was pierced only by the monitor's glow. Walter was irritated. No, that was an understatement. Walter was homicidal. That was closer to the truth. He returned the pads of his fingers to the familiar texture of the keyboard. He returned his gaze to the screen. He ground his teeth as he made the computer display the log file. Homicidal might be an understatement. Always hard at work, Walter. That's why we're pals. The gravelly voice from the doorway did little to cool his anger, but it did put it in check. Aside from our little pact, is tonight the night that I go free? The hulking form entered the office. Claustrophobic office. Wow, I can spell. Walking as if it caused them pain. No such luck. I'm having a shitty night, and you're going to fix it for me. Walter jabbed the keyboard, clearing the text from the screen. I'll even let you do whatever you want with the leftovers this time. Sound good? The creature tipped back their fedora and narrowed their eyes. What errand am I running for you this time, master? Walter rolled his amber eyes at the sarcasm that dripped from the title. The local police are poking their noses into my business. 4 of them, a team, squad, whatever, are following the breadcrumbs I've left for Adam. They're smarter than I anticipated, so they may... Lightning struck again, illuminating Walter's shelves, stocked with dusty tomes and an oft-used record player. Thunder rolled in shortly after. Walter cleared his throat and began again. I need these cops off the trail, simple as that. Walter took a deep breath, glancing at the storm outside. Is that within your power to complete? The creature smiled, its teeth brilliant and perfect. Oh yeah, I can off a couple cops for you. No problem at all. Do they need to disappear? Or do they need to be found, if you catch my meaning? Walter swallowed. Disappear. They need to disappear. Lightning struck again, illuminating the scrolls on his desk, covered in letters like spider webs. Covered is the wrong word there. What about writing, illuminating the scrolls? What the hell? What the hell? Ancient letters. Ancient words. Scroll. No. Written like spider webs is wrong too. Ancient words. Scrolled is not right either. Ancient words. Ancient ink. faded and patterned like spider webs. Lightning struck again, illuminating the scrolls on his desk. Ancient ink faded and patterned like spider webs. Patterned maybe not be right, but we'll stick with that for now. It's an improvement. I don't need a message sent. I just need them off the trail. Is that enough, or do you need me to hold your hand? Walter stared into the creature's molten eyes, squeezing his fists tight to stop them from shaking. The creature tipped their hat to Walter. Sure thing, boss. I'll take care of it. Don't you worry a hair on your tiny, fragile head. They turned around and hobbled out the door, still looking for all the world as if it pained them. Walter heard his own sigh of relief. No. And turned back to his computer. Originally, I wanted to have him irritated at himself there when we were doing the stream last time, but I'm not certain that that's what I want now. I think just having him, when he hears it himself, I think that comes through clear that he didn't it was a subconscious thing. He didn't initiate it on purpose. So, yeah. And then, so we decided at this point, this is the end of the new stuff we wrote here. We need to add a bit about Natalie, because Natalie survives this murder, this multiple homicide, by the demon. And is the main character's sister. Natalie, I think I've decided that her team is going to be dead as she enters. Like the demon's already done his work. Blood splattered all over the stuff in the basement. They're there looking for something that Walter's looking for, and it's there, and she's gonna find it. And that's gonna show up later. In fact, I'm gonna switch over and make a note where that bit is. And so that scroll's gonna show up later on. But there's gonna be blood sprayed all over this basement from the deaths of her team. And but when the demon goes to kill her, it's going to sense something different about her, and that's the same thing that is triggering people in the previous book and in this one. It's triggering people to blip out of their worlds and to show up in the cavern mentioned in the last book. And Natalie has whatever that is. So the demon's going to sort of sense it and going to show her his realm and leave a piece of it in her mind. So that's going to require some changing of a bit later on, but I think it's going to improve the story overall, and this will be less of a psychotic break and more of a multi-dimensional soul-breaking crisis. I think I'm still going to have because it's going to mimic a break in many ways. I'm still going to have a sensitivity reader look it over because I want to do this right, and I don't want to alienate those that have gone through breaks, due to trauma. So I don't want to shy away from that happening to this character, but at the same time, I want to do it right. So there's that. All right, so let's... Natalie poked the screen on her phone and shook her head with a grin. Her sister was in some kind of trouble. That was obvious. She'd been in it for quite some time. For all of her poking and prodding, Nat had yet to get Susan to tell her what was going on. She shoved her phone in her pocket and headed back inside the late professor's home. She considered using department resources to try and figure it out herself, but that felt wrong on a bunch of levels. Of all of them, what really worried her was that Nope, that sentence is butts. Okay, needs a booty cheeks. Of all of them, what really worried... No. Let's just... What really worried her... What really bothered her... was that it would invade Susan's privacy. The last thing she wanted to do was to risk losing her sister's respect. At the same time, she worried. Natalie mulled over her options for the millionth time as she took the stairs down to the old house's basement. She had her gun out and aimed. Oh! Break time. All right, I'm gonna go get some more Mio, guys. I'll be right back. Stretch your legs. Get up. Move around. Set sniper on fire. Whatever you need to do. We'll be right back. Oh yes, I am the hero of heroes. Kidding me, horse? Get that off the track! Oh, it's a bait. No, no, don't. Get off the track. Get off the track. That's what you get. I got horse meat for dinner. Look at that sunset. Look at that sunset. It's so nice. Look at that. Look at the sunset. So since the people I would normally take... while in the midst of speaking the thought, it is gone. Give me that tritium. Give me more tritium. Give me the tritium. Alright, let's go over here. Let's charge with Atlanta Danalanum. Yeah, let's go towards the Knowledge Stone. That seems like fun. I like words. Ow! Oh no, the words hurt! Oh no! Why do the words hurt? So there. The highway to hell. Wow, that was awful. I expect everyone to unsub and unfollow immediately. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh! Oh, I just have been completely inconsistent. What do you mean what's different about the exercise? Move it is back. Space Pickle. And there's now an animated, there's a gif of Winnie the Pooh. No, they wouldn't. You get pulled over for moose cruelty. I don't know what that is. You heard me! Moose cruelty! What if the moose likes it? No, they can't. They can't, because the moose once bit my sister. You know what I found is the most amazing game? Hunting human. I mean, nothing. I never said anything like that. Wrong scene. Wrong scene. Hi, Cam. Hi, Zeb. Incredible timing that you both have coming in at the same time. Hello. We're still on break for a little bit until I get back to the writing. Enjoy the tunes. Cam, sorry for not letting you know that I was doing a writing stream today. Zeb says, I love coming in at the same time. How about you? Whoa. Oh dear. Oh dear, Zeb. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Entering the stream is what I meant, Zeb. Oh, for the love of cheese. So I definitely refilled my Mio, my violently orange Mio. Cam. So, anywho, I also love entering the stream. That is true. Oh, thank you, Zeb. Good job. Doing a great job. It does sound difficult. Listen. I have no words. It's a good thing that the break's about to end. Oh, look at that! Thank you, Cam. Let's go back to the writing. Oh, that's what that is, right? That's the job search screen. Well, I might have too many windows open. Blushing has commenced. So, Natalie mulled over her options for the millionth time as she took the stairs. Listen, so in viewing the old streams, the old writing streams from 2 years ago, the level of harassment from chat was way more than it has been either last stream or this stream. And I'm not at all encouraging you guys to harass me more. Let's be clear about that. But I am amazed at the difference between 2 years ago and today at this. So, of course, the main culprits are not in chat either of these two times. So, until Mike gets here, summoned by the Bearkini, we can behave and be helpful. No, yeah. I'm glad I'm writing too, Cab. It's quite a it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So, current plan for next couple of streams is that the weekend stream is going to be a Talos Principle stream, and Tuesday's stream is going to be writing. I'm shooting for Tuesdays for writing streams, I think. We'll see. Also, I turn 47 tomorrow. So there's that. That's a thing that's happening. And I need to pick a place to eat with the kids because I get to choose tomorrow. Well, I get to choose any time, but I let them choose all the time. I let them choose often, especially if they agree. But tomorrow's my pick. I just haven't picked yet. What? Cam, what? What? I told you my birthday was at the beginning of May. I've told you that. I'm just surprised I'm still around. Natalie, where do I send presents? Do you not have my address? If you want to send me something, I'm not going to say no, but I will shoot you my address. But now I'm blushing just thinking about people sending me presents. I'm Midwestern. Okay, this is too abrupt. These two sentences are too abrupt. Zeb says, to me, since he never sent me the item, it's right here. I'm prepping it. I'm prepping the 2 packages to send out. Also, that's correct, Zeb. I haven't yet sent it out yet, but I will. I will. The postcard did not have a return address. Yeah, they generally don't. They generally don't. I thought I might have given it to you at another time, but I will. I will send you my address. My address. I'm not a prepper, no, Izzy. But I see what you did there, and actually, for once, I remember the earlier thing I said that you're referencing. So clearly, the world is ending. Kev says maybe I need to send Skippy stamps. No, though I do need to pick up stamps. I generally use click and ship when I do that, so it just prints out the postage, and it's glorious. It's glorious. Izzy says, well, there is that once. I should clip that. Yeah, just the once. You should clip it. Mulled over her options for the millionth time as she took the stairs down to the old house's basement. Okay, so her instincts as a cop, which she has been for most of her professional life, are definitely going to have her gun out and aimed before she registers, fully understood what her eyes were seeing. But I wanted there has to be at least another sentence before that happens. This sentence here starts the old stuff where the demon's stuffing bodies into cars. We don't want to get to there yet. So this is new stuff. Natalie Mulder, as she took the stairs down to the old house's basement. She tried everything from directly asking to plying plying Susan with her favorite with hard to find camera lenses. And nothing had worked. Why we got blue line? We don't have blue line. Okay. Is the light level changing for her? For Susan or for Natalie? Cam, do you mean for Natalie? How do you mean? Yes, as she's going into a basement. Well, let's see. It's night out, and there's a... what storm was the storm in... The rainstorm was at the university where Walter is, but I'm not sure that this Chicago is in the same world as that. So what I should do is check the notes that we found. There was an outline. Detroit, Chicago. No, this is all very old. Okay, let's check the documents from the backup server. Desktop. Backup server. Notes. No, this is all super, super old. Okay. Outline. Oh, that's... Oh god, that is so old. Yeah, no, this doesn't have anything. This has stuff I've already transferred. Okay, that we already went over. All right, none of this is helpful. You're on a delay, it seems, and that's fine too. Twitch has a delay, and then if you're on mobile, that's an extra delay. So you may be double delayed, Cam, and I apologize for that, and encourage you to slap Jeff Bezos around until he fixes it with his own code, because clearly Bezos can code. You're just delayed because you're you. That's fair, Zab. I miss Glimish so much. In fact, it was on Glimish where we did the writing streams 2 years ago, and I had my Glimish shirt on yesterday, you guys. The old man. Hold on. Oh God, what? Skippy, why? Mobile for the less mobile. Yep. This one. Why am I doing this? I have this on my Steam Deck for a reason. This one, my shirt. Yeah, every time I wear that shirt, I'm like, oh. And then when I was going through all the videos from the last writing streams from 2 years ago, I was like, oh, Glimish. I had just started to get the bot working when I did those. I miss, but I really don't miss the apartment. I really like the house much better than the apartment. Despite having to mow a lawn. So, I'm going to take that question that you asked, Cam, and I'm going to go in a different direction with it, I think. Orange light flared ahead of her, followed by the smell of smoke. Ahead of and below her. No, orange light flared ahead of her, near the end of the stairs, followed by the smell of smoke. She crouched and moving down the stairs. Creeping down the stairs. Zeb says what her senses were telling her instead of just eyes, since you added in smells. Smell-o-vision is yet to be a thing, I think. Just gonna so adding other things besides vision into my writing has been a difficulty for me, and is something that in many of my works I have struggled to add in. Apparently, the way I visualize fiction, both when I read it and when I write it, is far more comic book like or movie like, where it's all imagery and then sometimes sound. Zeb says, there's a reason I had a squirt bottle as an emote. Indeed, Zeb, indeed. Izzy says, Skippy will then lace his book with smelly bookmarks. You gotta scratch and sniff on certain pages. Guys. You guys. What are you even saying? What are you even saying, you guys? Only his spicy novels have scratch and sniff. This novella has some spice to it, but will not have scratch and sniff. So yeah, this novel, there is an almost sex scene. There is a spicy section to this novella, or maybe a novelette, or I guess if it gets a little bit bigger, if the story gets bigger than it currently is, enough to breach that boundary. Okay, so we do not want him speak. We do not want them speaking here. We do not want the demon speaking. Pop-ups, no, Cam, not pop-ups. In either way that might imply. Zeb says almost spicy scene, so like Baywatch level. There's a shower scene, but as you learn shortly after, when the chapter changes, there's a fade to black, but then, well, you find out more after the fade to black. So Zeb says, man, a pop-up spicy book might be pretty niche, but awesome. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. As he says, so he's going to have scratch and sniff pop-up book? No! I'm not going to... See, this is the heckling, but, you know, to the nth degree that was going on 2 years ago. Only it was about changing Adam's character's name to Kegel. And I believe Sniper Guy was the primary person pushing that at the time. Zeb says the pop-up part does the scratching, so it's just pop-up and sniff. No. No. You scandalous people. No. The hulking figure had one of her partners... No. Held up one of her partners by the head as if he were weightless. The hulking form. Hulking, yeah, form. Their hands were covered. No, their hand. Blood. Slicked their hands and dripped into their coat sleeves and onto the floor. Sleeve, just the one. Sign me up. This is getting really good. Sign me up as an investor. No, sound buttons. What? Oh God, Izzy, or hear me out. Get one of those books that you push a button to hear the high points from the character. This is like those kids. You remember those kids' books where they flip the page and then it would detect and automatically read what was going on on that page, or you'd press a button and it would read what was going on in that page, only for adults. Sign me up as an invest. Izzy says, next stop, Kickstarter. Cam says, Pat the Bunny, sensory spiciness. Girl from Ipanema? What? What? What is happening? Okay, anywho, oh God, we've already gone almost another 20 minutes. As if he were weightless. Blood slicked their hands and dripped into their coat sleeve and onto the floor. Natalie was trying to shout for them to freeze. No, for them to put their hands up, but all that was coming out was a squeak. Alright, Zeb, we're going to pause the timer to take your stuff that's right. Trejo says, hey, I smell what the Skippy is cooking. That's weird. I didn't cook anything today. I got takeout. Zeb says, we are creating a chaotic environment that allows you to flourish in ideas. To take your stuff. With juices flowing. Zeb, god damn it. 5 jumping jacks for Zeb. Alright. I don't need any help with flowing juices. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, and I forgot to change scenes. Oh well. Trejo says, oh, I heard that you were cooking up some spicy stuff. No, writing up some. There is a spicy section to the book. All right, Izzy, you're making up for my scene change apparently. Redo. All right, Izzy, 5 jumping jacks. Fine. Well, let me get away with shit. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go, Izzy. There's your 5 jumping jacks. There's your 5 jumping jacks, Izzy. Zeb says, I know you don't need help. After 40 plus years, I imagine your self-juicing skills. Zeb, top notch, but it doesn't mean we all don't like help. I just... Hi, chat. There we go. Okay. Kim, I'm aware. I'm aware. Well, we're writing. Yes, we're writing. Natalie was trying to shout for them to stop. But all... No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Huh. Zeb says, he made plans to game with me and I caffeinated properly and he bailed. Me? Wait, what? Blame, oh, casual for all of this. I see. Casual. No, well, no, Zeb. I'm thankful you're here. No matter if you fluster me or not. I am thankful for everybody that comes into chat and participates in this community. It warms my heart every single friggin' time. And it helps me. It does, well, I don't know about juices flowing, but it certainly helps me write. I mean, obviously I'm being productive and break. So I am thankful that you're here, whether it be by accident or purposefully. I'm glad you're here. Same with all of you in chat, by the way. Also, yes, Cam, you're quite helpful. So, yep, no jobs yet. No more. Damn it, Cam redeemed 5 more jumping jacks. All right, Cam. All right, Cam. Here we go. 5 more jumping jacks for Cam. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm very happy happy that the exhaustion is letting me do this, and it's not kicking my ass to do the jumping jacks or the squats or anything. I was worried that it might, but it definitely is not, and I am thrilled about that. Absolutely thrilled. Also, I am having an extraordinary amount of fun with Talos Principle 2. I am absolutely jonesing to get back to that game. When I said it was going to make doing writing streams difficult, I was not exaggerating. I had a like internal conversation about whether or not I was going to put off the writing stream again. But I did not. Zeb says, I like to warm things. Rarely am I told it's someone's heart, though. Aw, Zeb. Robot smooching? Yes, that's the game where you and Tom want, not Treos Tom, but Thomas T. Tom, want those robots to smooch. That's the game. Forever into the future, now known as the robot smooching game. So I figured out the level structure in that game as well. You know those 3 beams we're turning on to aim at the pyramid to unlock the pyramid? The pyramid has 4 sides. I'm gonna guess there's there's 3 of those beam ports on each side of the pyramid, because that matches up with the layout of the transportation areas on the island, but even though they're not fixed yet. So I think that there's a big game. It's a big puzzle game, and I do love the conversation, the back and forth, and the sarcasm from the other robots. It's so good. It's so good. It definitely adds to the immersion in the game. Frickin' Illuminati periods, right? Right? Even the robots have got to go all Illuminati. How dare? The post-human robots, how dare? How dare you? Oh, I should save this while we're on break. There we go. Yeah. Gonna pick up the kids tomorrow. I get them this weekend after not having them last weekend. I also am not gonna have them on Mother's Day weekend, if I'm correct. I gotta double check with that though. Gotta double check about that. I may just have to get them there back early for Mother's Day? Question mark. So I can't remember from year to year. But Monkey volunteered to cut the lawn while he was out. And so I was going to do that today. And then, or the idea was if I had enough energy, I was going to do that today, and I did not. So he's going to get his chance, which is nice. And I think I'm going to be able to... Hey, Space Pickle, if you're still around, where should I go eat tomorrow with the kids for my birthday? All right, back to work. Okay, the hulking form. No, I kind of don't like hulking form. Pizza House, that might be a good idea, actually. Zeb says I have a great idea. You could come down here. I'm not driving to North Carolina for birthday dinner. Sorry, Zeb. No, listen, Indian, Space Pickle, you need to pick... No, I'm making butter chicken over the weekend, so I don't want to do Indian. Zeb, it's a 10-hour drive. Zeb, I need a lot more planning than the night before we would leave to take the kids out of state and drive. Yeah, no, that would be rough. None of us would be good with that change of plans immediately. That's not how I work. That's fine. That's no. That's how I work. I need that planning. I need it in advance. I don't do well with the last minute stuff unless it's small scale. And driving to North Carolina is not a small scale drive. That is a whole day. I like planning. I don't like over planning. I'm good at over planning, but I don't like over planning. Wait, but you like to plan events, Zeb? You do that real well. Any day that ends in a Zeb cooked meal sounds like a worthy day. I mean, you're not entirely wrong. You are very good, especially on the grill. The hulking. No. Steam. Smoke clouded the basement, making Natalie's Nat's eyes water. A hulking form stood in the middle of the basement. Two holding one of her partners by the head as if he were weightless. She can't see the blood, so as if he were weightless. Partner hung slack as if you were a rag doll. I've lived here for 6 months and still no grill. That seems, well, your money's been going to a lot of stuff around that house that has not been grilled but has been entirely necessary. So I am not entirely surprised that you do not have a grill. If I had an extra, I would find a way to bring it down, sir. But I do not. I have my one Weber that I inherited from my grandfather. Rather, the man that had led a life. Let's go full purple prose. Her gun shook. Yeah, more than 6 months. I've sent at least 2 postcards your way. Cam says you still have the sous vide. I don't think that Zeb could ever get rid of that sous vide. Her gun shook. She tried to yell. Tried to yell. Tried to hell. Right, to put her partner down. But all she could manage was a wordless shout. Space Beagle says, while updating games on my Steam Deck, it says I played No Man's Sky for over 1,200 hours. Well, you beat me, sir. I assume at least 150 hours is just leaving it on overnight accidentally. I don't know what you mean. I have never, ever done that. Ever. But all she could manage was a wordless shout. The Hulk's, No, not a moan. Not a moan. Zeb, what part of this scene tells you that that wordless shout is a moan? Context clues, Zeb. Context clues. Come on. Context clues. Come on now. Come on now. The moaning is in a different chapter. Space Pickle Y. Space Pickle Y. Zeb says, please give me a wordless shout. Ah! There you go. That's not a moan. Live on stream at the... There's my wordless shout. I hope you're happy. That sounded like your O-face. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Space Pickle wants to know how you know, Zeb. How would you know that, Zeb? Please share with the class. Mana. That's not my O-face either, is he? Zeb says, I have vivid fantasies, Space Pickle. And that's exactly how he sounds. Oh, you guys are the worst. You're barbaric yop. Oh, you guys. Listen. You can... So, should I change wordless shout to something else? I'm open to suggestions. I am open to suggestions. No, I shouldn't change it. Thanks, Zeb. Thanks, Zeb. Yup, that's so good. Thanks so much. Give me shit about it and then say no, it's fine. Why? Zebra. Hi, Zebra. Hi, Zebra. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, Zebra. I hope your evening is going well. Your dad's giving me shit, Zebra. So all is normal with the world. No, Cam, no. No, Cam. No, that's all. No, that's not. No. On a completely side note, that is 100,000,000% as important as everything else. Hellblade 2 is out soon. I think I own the first one, but I have never played it. I watched it. That was a messed up and wonderful game. Messed up and wonderful. It was a wordless shout. The figure turned its head to face her, and she saw two points of red flickering light where eyes should be. A gravelly voice echoed through the smoke. That should be a new paragraph. Messing in his affairs. Should have known better. Well, I will, of course, be playing it. I cannot help myself. Mental illness games draw me in too well. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. There were mixed reviews, I think, very passionate mixed reviews on how well that depicted, and how respectfully that depicted mental illness. It's definitely struck a chord with me, and that kind of storytelling where the main character no longer knows what's real is very up my alley. It's extraordinarily up my alley. So are you going to stream it, Zeb, or are you going to play it? Because those you could play it on stream, or you could just play it. So I don't know. Yeah, I cannot wait, he said. Okay. Susan had finished coming down the stairs without realizing it. No. Sip says, I'll likely stream it, to be honest. It seems like one of the few games I played and beat in my streaming days that everyone really enjoyed. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. So give the old timers a chance to see it. Oh, the old timers. Yeah, absolutely. We should, speaking of old timers, we should summon Mike with the Bearkini. Let's see if that works. I'm an old timer. I'm almost 47. Bye. Oh. Sweet Caroline. Bom, bom, bom. Why? Now, that's going to be stuck in my head forever, Cam. Why did you do that? Why, Cam? Why? I do have a character named Caroline, but that is in a trunked series. Trejo says that's... No. Cam's a she-they, Treos. Cam's a she-they. but yeah, that's definitely why it was done. Mike! The summoning was successful. Hi, Mike. Welcome on in. So good, so good. Oh, I see. It's no Hosier, but it's Sweet Caroline. Hi, Treos. Welcome on in. Treos, were you in here earlier? I got to scroll back now. I thought you were in here earlier. Yeah, you were in here earlier. Which is weird. Shouldn't you be at work? Also, yes, welcome, Mike. It's good to see you. Okay, so now I need to describe the bit where Susan gets trapped by the demon's eyes and sort of gets sucked in and broken. What are we at? This is where we've only increased it to 4 pages. Jesus. Yeah, I did recall that, but it was memories are, time is funny. Work finishes around 10. Gotcha, Treos, gotcha. Listen, not those unique book ideas. Those did not sidetrack me. This scene and how it's developing is definitely making time squishier in the real world. Mike says, wait, isn't Adam the working name for the Kegel character? God damn it, Mike. God damn it, Mike. Bag of memes? I'm a bag of memes? Is that what you mean? Mike, listen, did you watch those on YouTube or something? Because it's been 2 years and I thought you'd forgotten. Or maybe someone reclued you in. No, I was here. Oh, okay. At least your face is a bag of memes. Bam. Nailed it. Absolutely. Okay, so now at the point we need to... It seems like more happened than this. It shouldn't just be this short of a paragraph. But I'm starting to get a little flustered, honestly. It's fine. Mike says, also, I have the worst memory ever for people that want me to forget things. Oh, hey, look. Guys, look. We leveled up. Yay, level 22. Nice. You know what to do when flustered. Play Talos. Seb, no. Don't distract me from the writing. That's not nice at all. That's not nice at all. We're not going to finish this timer because I put too many 20-minute segments in here for the length of the stream. So what does leveling up mean in this? For the first several levels, it means you get clues on how to... You get new clues on how to find other spirits. You know, the not Pokemon guys. After that, you just get more of those tickets to spend on clothing and different colors for your spirits, color schemes and stuff like that. Then the idea is eventually they're going to come out with more things to unlock and more things to spend those tickets on. Listen, Zab. Yes, 100% that. I am actually leveling up tomorrow. That's true, Mike. I will have completed another orbit around the sun tomorrow. To the floor, to the concrete floor. There he landed with a wet thud. Smoke seemed to pour out from underneath the figure's coat as it took a step toward her. Easy to remember, Skippy, Star Wars, Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, that's true. That is how that goes. Also, Free Comic Book Day is usually around the same time. Usually around the same time. Alright, we're on a break. Zeb, do you have a problem with the way Mike remembers things? Skippy Raven in-laws. Oh, Raven's birthday is the 4th? Nice. Bunch of Tauruses. Skippy's birthday, Raven's birthday, in-laws anniversary. Alright then. Fucking why? I am the worst. What game? Oh, now OBS is not working. Hold on. Am I still live? What? 2 motherfucking SS douche canoe. What? Okay, good. I'm not dead. Alright, I'm undead. That's good. That's good. Am I still alive? I'm asking you, Mike. Oh, I spelled it wrong. God damn it, listen. I deal with 2 Isaacs in my life regularly, and I can't even remember my kids' names. I'm sorry, Zeb. And I'm sorry, Zebra. I'm sorry. I guess 50-50 and I'm usually wrong. We're doing science and I'm still alive and I'm showing my private chats to people on stream because I'm a professional streamer. Making a note here, Treos. Big success. Sorry. So, helping. We're all helping. Yeah, I'm helping myself too. I have a computer to work on this weekend. One that I built. And I think I know what the problem is. It's not finishing post. Oh, 5 jumping jacks from Mike and from Zeb. Alright, 10 jumping jacks it is. Punishment. That's fair. Work for your mistake. That's fair. That's fair. I will do 10 jumping jacks for my mistakes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There you go. And it looks like, did we get another one? Cam also wants 5 jumping jacks, which is fine. And no, Mike, you have to actually buy the squats. Oh no, there is 5 squats in there. And 5 squats. Alright, I'll do the 5 squats. Apparently I already did Cam's jump. Okay. 5 squats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. More mistakes make work, probably. You were tying cake to squats. Now Izzy redeemed 5 squats. Okay, I was just trying to catch up on chat. What song? Something, something. Great cake. Oh, the Portal song. Okay. Was that? Hold on, just double checking so I don't make another mistake. 5 more squats for Izzy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never fear, I will be editing personal that little mix-up out of the stream before it goes to YouTube. Oh, for fuck's sake. More squats for Izzy. Space Pickle, that's not how that works. That's not... Listen. 5 more squats for Izzy. Space Pickle is saving up his coffee beans for something that's coming down the line soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, there's those squats. That's how it totally worked. Mike, that's not redeemed 3.65 squat. No. That's no. Oh, I forgot to pause the timer. The break finished. And then we're going again. Okay. So I'm not used to just streaming my desktop. I'm used to streaming just the window of the game I'm playing. So alt-tabbing is safe to do, usually. But because the game's on in the background, and I also have to have the word processor open, that means I have to be streaming the whole desktop. I suppose I could have each window in its own layer in OBS so that it would only show those two windows, but then I would have to do each one for each file because OBS will sometimes open them in completely separate windows, so that wouldn't work. I'd have to have a whole lot of custom sources for that. I don't want to do that. Have each window in its own layer. No, layer. Other word, its own source. Not like evil villain's lair. Not like in my lair. My volcano lair. Not like that. Not like that. Seb says, I just leave my main monitor clear of all things for stream and other applications on other monitors. Yeah, I should have done that. Izzy says, I think each window needs a layer. Treo says, try using doors instead of windows. Easier to get through. AKA, get more monitors. Well, I have a third monitor here that used to be a work monitor, but I have no idea what my next work setup's going to be like, so I've been hesitating to add a third monitor to the setup. Mike says, also install curtains for your windows for privacy. Oh, like these? Like those curtains back there? Like those? Speaking of work things, sometimes doors are ajar. That's true, Zab. Speaking of work things, what about them? Save. Zab, what about them? I haven't gotten another job yet. I'm still looking. I'm still submitting resumes. I'm still chugging through. Cranky recommended me for a position where he works. I don't know. Your pterodactyl is yodeling? Well, as we all know, pterodactyl cats love their yodeling. Because they're all from the Alps. Everyone. It's like, you know how the mines call to the children? It's the same way the Alps call to the pterodactyl kitties. That's how that works. I don't know if you were aware of that. That's how that works. I know things. Yeah, that's what I said, Cam. Pterodactyl. That's what I said. I missaid it on purpose one time, and then Izzy and Treos' younger daughter picked it up as gospel, and so I have insisted on sticking with it. Polydactyl is pronounced pterodactyl. Zeb says, I watched a job thing where they talk to people who do hiring, and an interesting factoid that I heard is that a majority of people like to see a cover letter, even if they don't use/read them. But those with brief, concise, custom cover letters have a higher chance of getting to the interview level. Granted, this video was 6 months old, so kinda dated, I guess? Cam says, Zeb, it's what I tell my students to do. Good tip. Good tip. I've only been actually using cover letters on places that have requested them. I have not been submitting them everywhere, so I will change that behavior. Izzy says, yeah, our kids started telling everyone we have a pterodactyl kitty. Yep, and it's my fault. Treos, I hate the whole job hunting, interviewing bullshit. I hate it all. But I have a tool that will have an AI write a cover letter for me to combat the AI that's going to do keyword searching on my resume. So Zeb says, I have for sure heard good tip before in my lifetime. Cam says, no one likes cover letters. I doubt even the people that read them like them. They should be gotten rid of and everyone will be happier. Everybody will be happier. You're doing great. Oh, Jesus. In your house. She's gonna steal your stuff. Okay. Happy, joy. That's a whole different thing. Now, I'm pretty sure I hit a wall, you guys. I have hit a wall. I can feel it in my bones. So we're gonna do that. But I'm actually happy that we got... So, yeah, it did hurt a little, Izzy. Seb says, I know the cure for walls. Mike says, you should back up and go around instead. Trejo says, cover letters are just a waste of paper. Paper? The fuck you applying for? To say the same thing that can be found in your resume, which will also be ignored because you have to fill in some online form with all the exact same info again. Yep. I should Kool-Aid Man right through it. Yep. Well, with the exhaustion from the blood pressure meds, I am honestly surprised and happy that I got this far. I feel quite accomplished, actually. Did I freeze? Big Tree started the cover letter conspiracy. Oh no, what's all digital now anyway? Nobody uses paper for anything for resumes and such. I haven't submitted a paper resume in God's knows how long. I could be frozen because but then you still see the fan going in the background, so... Treya says, you don't think that they print them out so that they can throw it out? No, I don't. I do not. And I hope that they do not. Those that are in HR now are younger than me, so reading on digital devices should be pretty straightforward for them. That fan blows. It does indeed, Izzy. Treya says they do. No! That's awful. That's awful. Oh, wait, you know what? There we go. And Swivel's clearly a keeper. Oh my god. Treya says, I always had printed copies. That's the worst. Cam says, saying again, you should never have a cover letter say what's already said in your resume. That's fair. Mike says, I need an AI to read your resume to me because the digital paper hurts my eyes. Treya says, one for each of us interviewing. Oh no! That's fair, yeah, during an actual interview, but before you get to an interview, where 99% of people are you know, shown the door beforehand. I'm not bitter, you're bitter. So, yeah. So I think this is where we'll end it. I had a fantastic time. I hope you guys all had a fun time too. I know that I'm going to sleep well tonight, or at least hopefully deeply. And get into that daily habit of taking my blood pressure so that I can turn it into my doctor and not have to do that daily anymore. And continue the daily walks and everything else that I've been trying to keep up with. Tomorrow I pick up the kids for the weekend, and we might do Pizza House. I know that's your favorite place to go for your birthday, Space Pickle. We might go there. The end is nigh. The end is nay. Cam says, I had a student guy choking up in my office today because his job search isn't going great. Hugs. Yeah, no, it sucks. It super sucks out there right now, and more and more people are just getting laid off. I don't know if you guys have seen the Tesla layoffs. It's just shareholders, man. I will be good to me. I promise, Cam. I promise, and you can pester me if you think otherwise is happening, or you can just you know you guys all could just pester me whenever you'd like, and I may or may not ignore you. But you can pester me whenever you'd like. All right, let's do this. You've been watching on twitch.tv/SkipperJ, where I stream every Tuesday and Thursday around 9 p.m. Eastern and one day on the weekend. This weekend should be some Talos Principle too! 1 week later, those videos go live on YouTube at youtube.com/SkipperJ, where they're grouped by game into playlists. Yes, Space Pickle, you have. Let's do 5 squats for Zeb. That's the ultimate interrupt bits right there. Here we go. 5 squats for Zeb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. There's a regular interrupt bit. Thank you, Space Pickle. Birthday squats. Not yet. Not yet. We got an hour till it's birthday squats. 1 week later, those videos go live on YouTube at youtube.com/SkipperJ, where they're grouped by game in a playlist in order chronologically so you can watch the playthrough from beginning to end. If you'd like to support me, you can send some money to Bezos here and get yourself some emotes, or you can head over to ko-fi.com/SkipperJ and buy me a coffee. I like coffee. It's very good. Or you can check out my Writery Goodness page over at davidmcrampton.com, or you can check out my webcomic over at fofcomic.com. Both of those have the places for you to purchase paper copies of the stuff I've created. Also possibly digital. Exclamation point denied. What do you mean denied? Jeez Louise. Remember, guys, even when it's about to be your birthday where you turn 47, you're awesome. And you've got this.